Okay, I've got a older generation tine holder here with two problems. Number one, tines are falling out. Number two, some of the screws are getting broken right there like that. Okay, so this older, this is the newer generation tine holder. So this older generation was outfitted with a what's called a socket head set screw, and these were the reason for these socket head set screws was because that they have the proper type of tip. They have a cup point. I don't know if you can see it there, it's out of focus, but it looks, the tip of it looks like this. Okay, this is what you want for a tine holder of this type, because the cup point, when it presses against the shank, will not be deformed. If you use a regular bolt or something with a regular screw end, those screw ends will deform. And when you try to unscrew that type of screw with a deformed end, that causes problems. Number one, the screw could get stuck when you're trying to unscrew it and break off. Number two, if you do get it out, it could mess up the female threads. So the whole purpose of using set screws was because they have the proper type tip. Okay, now the problem with that is that this Allen head or socket head does not allow you to develop a lot of torque, which is what you want to keep the tine in. And the reason that these set screws don't have a head on them, which would allow you to get them tighter, is because this type of set screw is designed to go all the way inside of a hole, which is not needed for these tine holders. So the cup point tip is a good thing. The Allen head is not a good thing because you can't get them tight enough. Okay, these older generation tine holders came with this type screw, and they came with a jam nut. And the jam nut, the purpose of the jam nut is to prevent the screw from backing out. So that creates two problems. Number one, when you tighten a jam nut, you're actually, theoretically, it could pull the screw away from the tine. And if you get the jam nut tight enough, it will pull this end of the screw away from the end that is in here, and it will snap it. That's what happened here. So usually what happens is, I think what happens is, if the tine is falling out, it may be because this screw is not getting tight enough, and someone comes along and thinks, oh, I need to tighten this nut tighter to prevent the tine from falling out. So the nut is tightened, which doesn't do any good. It does not help the tine stay in there. All it does is theoretically pull the screw out, making the tine drop more likely, and it can snap the screw off. So the later generation tine holders do not have jam nuts. They have a larger screw. It's a cup point screw. It's a square head. No jam nut. This is a much better scenario because you've got the proper tip, the cup point, and you have a head here that allows you to generate a lot of torque. And since you don't have a jam nut, then you're not going to have those other two problems that the jam nut causes. So I think this is a much better design. And if I was concerned, if this didn't work, if I still had a tine that was dropping out, and or this screw started to come out, then in that case I would do one or both of the following two things. Number one, I would use a blue Loctite, which is tight enough to keep the screw from backing out, but it's not as strong as red Loctite, which would probably be too strong. And another option would be to use a tine with a flat milled into the shank. You can barely see the flat here. I don't know if you can see it all, but there is a flat milled or stamped into the face of this shank, and the cup point that provides a nice flat surface for this cup point to bite into, and it also provides a shoulder right here. So theoretically, as long as this screw is not backed out, this tine could slide down and the cup end would catch on that shoulder and prevent this tine from coming out. So a lot of different options to prevent the tines from falling out and to prevent the screws from snapping. So now a little separate issue is getting these broken screws out. I've got a couple of options. I'm probably gonna punch this tine out, and then that it's probably gonna make it easier to get this screw out. Regardless, if it doesn't come out easily, then I'm gonna drill and try an easy out. If that doesn't work, then I'll keep drilling until the screw is basically all gone. When using an easy out type process, the most important thing is to get that hole right in the center of that screw.